tip on picking up a donkey's hoofs. Okay, most donkeys, at least my donkeys and every donkey I've trained, seem to have one hoof they're maybe a little bit quirky with. They don't want you to hold it quite as long. Maybe they don't want you to do that hoof at all. Maybe they're okay with you trimming it, but not okay with you rasping it. But there's usually like this one hoof that they're just a little bit unsure about. Walter has this one hoof. Now I can trim it and I can do, everything I need to do, but I have to give him tons of little breaks because he gets super tense about it. So what I do is I will pick up the left foot, which is his quirky foot. I'll clean it out and put it down and move on to one of the other 3 feet that he is okay with. So I would pick this one up, clean it, and then I'll go to the back hoof and I'll clean it out and maybe go ahead and rasp and trim and whatever I need to do with that. Then I'll come back up to this hoof and I'll pick it up. So maybe I'll trim it and then I'll put it down. And then I'll go to another hoof and I'll work on it. And then when I'm done with that hoof, I will come back to Walter's quirky hoof and I will then rasp it. Sometimes I might have to rasp it a little and put it down and go work on another hoof. And that's okay. He is just really anxious about this hoof. And I used to not be able to get anything done with it. No matter what I did, giving him food, positive reinforcement, it did not matter what I was doing. He did not want me to work on that hoof. But when I give him rewards and I give him multiple breaks in between each time I do something to the hoof, that has made it possible for me to take good care of his front hoof that he's quirky about. So if you have a donkey, whether it's a back front foot, both back feet, maybe they're great with their front feet, maybe they're bad with their back feet, do a little something to the back foot if it's the quirky hoof, and then go to the front foot. And you can also mix this up with, maybe you do a little bit of hoof work and then maybe you go play the target game. Maybe you do a little bit of hoof work and then maybe you go over a few jumps. Something that the donkey likes, and mix that up. I have found this to be really, really helpful when you've got a donkey that's pretty resistant to one particular hoof that they just can't seem to let go of. Also, something I'm doing with Walter to help with that is we're working on more picking up hoofs at Liberty and between all the fun stuff he's doing at Liberty. So, and I think that's really going to help him get over this anxiety he has with this hoof. For whatever reason, he has it with this hoof. So, just trying to help him get over the anxiety. I can't stand it when my donkeys get anxious or upset about something. Because I want them to live as stress-free as possible. Just like it's good for us to not be stressed, it's good for them not to be stressed. So I try to make this as easy as possible if I've got a donkey that's worried about a particular hoof. You're not a failure if you don't pick up that one hoof and completely do everything you need to do with it during that time that you just picked it up. It's okay if you put that hoof down and you do something else and then you pick it up later. It's okay, I promise. The donkey, this is how you gain more trust with your donkey and getting them to slowly allow you to be able to pick up their hoofs whenever you need. That's just that quick hoof pickup tip if you've got a donkey that's resistant to certain hoofs and not other hoofs. I hope this helps. If you have a similar problem with one of your donkeys, hope you're having a great day, and I hope you're doing something fun with your donkeys today.